Hey guys, the INICET results are out. And I know most of you might be feeling very disappointed with your rank. But I have something very important to tell you. It doesn't matter. Your INI-CET rank doesn't matter. I myself had scored 27,000 in the INICET and went on to score 8K in the NEET exam a few months later. I've also seen people getting 2K in the INICET and ending up with 15K in NEET PG. Lately, I've been getting a lot of DMs saying things like, I feel like it's over. I'm feeling overwhelmed and underconfident. Let me be very clear. Nothing is over. You've already done the hard part. You've almost studied all 19 subjects. That's the mountain. What's left is the sprint. You've still got this. This is the time to peak. These last 20 odd days can completely change the course of your prep and help you secure an unbelievable rank. But for that, you need a solid plan and a killer mindset. And I'm here to help with that. First things first, stop thinking about your INICET rank. No more discussing with your friends. No more crying over those silly mistakes. The faster you numb your emotion, the quicker you'll get back on track. If you're struggling to get started again, you can start by giving a grand test. I'd recommend the Marrow National NEET PG mock test or the Prep Ladder Champions GT. The GT scores will fire you up and get you back on track. Next, I want you to do 3 things for each subject. First, active recall BTR. Next, I want you to do all the PYQs. 7 years of NEET PG and the past 2 years of FMG. You don't need to do any INICET questions now. Now, how many PYQs should you do in a day? I'd recommend solving 400 to 500 PYQs a day. Now, I know that might sound kinda insane, but trust me, it's a real game changer. How did I do 500 PYQs in a day? I did 100 while having breakfast, another 100 while having lunch, another 100 while having coffee, another 100 during dinner, and another 80 in the form of late night PYQs in the Cerebellum app just before going to bed. Next, BTR exam and discussion. Now, I'd suggest you to solve all 6, but if you haven't solved all of them, or if you feel like you don't have time to solve all of them, I'd highly recommend END 2.0. Why END 2.0? This is because it's based more on NEET and it's far less time consuming. How do you prioritize ENDs? Start with integrated. Then you can do surgery, radio, ortho, then OBG peds, then PSM derm anesthesia. And if you have time, do the rest. So I'll just give you a quick run through of how you should approach each subject. Let's start with the example of OBG. For example, tomorrow morning you're starting with OBG. So first you active recall the OBG PTR. Next, you solve around 200 PYQs of OBG. Next, you active recall pediatrics. Then you do 100 questions to 200 questions of pediatrics. Then you do OBG and peds exam and discussion 2.0. I'd highly recommend doing the exam before watching the discussion. All of this needs to be done by June 4th. The last 10 days, your peak phase. Active recall BTR one last time. Then revise your PYQs again. This phase is going to be emotionally exhausting. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. You feel like you're forgetting things. That's very normal. Just read it again and move on. Been there, done that. Trust your memory. It will come back in the exam hall. This is the moment where champions are made. You have already done the work. Now it's the time to rise. Let's get that dream rank. You have come so far. Stay focused, stay calm, and give it your best. You've got this. Share it with your friend who needs a boost.